Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be telling a little story, and this is going to be one of my illegal sex stories. So it's going to get a little bit scandalous, so buckle up, get ready, and before you have your doubts and everything, don't worry, this isn't clickbait. This is an actual story from a time I actually had sex, and it was actually illegal. So don't worry, you may not even be like, you may be like right now, you may just be sitting there and think, how the fuck could this, what could he have done that was illegal? Don't worry. I'll tell you at the end of the story. It's gonna get pretty juicy, so go ahead, sit in, relax, and enjoy. So I actually have vlogs from this all like happening, like not the actual act of what happened and everything, but the days that this stuff was going down. I actually have vlogs from that summer. I vlogged every day that summer, and this happened during, it was last summer. And I have an unlisted playlist that's like somewhere on my channel. You can find it. Just by looking through like videos and stuff like that. There's a way to find it, and you can actually like watch the vlogs of when this was going down and everything, and being like, oh shit, yo, I know exactly what he did right after that, right after the camera turned off. So yeah, if you want to, you can go find those, but now let's go ahead and get into the story. Okay, so the story kicks off Anime Expo 2016. Hell of a time. It's the gathering of weebs from around the world. My friends and I were there. We were, you know, just having fun. Everything was cool. Day one goes by. It was fun. Nothing special happened. You know, at certain parts it was boring, but you know, overall, fun first day. The real shit starts going down day two. So, day two hits. The day goes by pretty normal, except there's a rave that night. It's an 18+ rave, and as you should know, I'm 16. I can't go to shit like that. I'm under 18, so we had to figure out a way to get me in there. Normal day, it goes by, and then we leave to go get ready for the rave because we had to figure out some way to get in. So we go, we get dressed for a rave, and I'm gonna put a picture of what we were wearing. We were the Fuck Your Pizza Squad, as we like to call ourselves, the Fuck Your Pizza Squad. We were going around, and as soon as we went back to the Anime Expo, because that's where the rave was gonna be, all 3 days Anime Expo threw raves after the normal convention for just people to go to, and we were on our way back to it, and we get back to the convention. People are already loving our outfits. I mean, how couldn't you love those outfits? So we went back, we were having a hell of a time already, and then we had to figure out how to get in. So the way that we ended up getting in was my friend Tish. She just went ahead, got her wristband, gave it to me, because we tried making a fake ID. It was made out of paper, and long story short, that didn't work. So what ended up happening, she just gave me the wristband that said she was 18+, and then she just went and got another. Pretty simple at the end of the day, but it took us like an hour to figure out what to do. So we ended up doing that. We get into the rave. It's a hell of a time. We start having fun, dancing around. One big mistake we made, you don't normally want to go to a rave sober. Just FYI. That's just not something you really want to do. Just remember that. You at least want to be on something. At least I think, just to kind of loosen up. And anyways, so it was a fun time. We were, you know, having our fun. And then it ends. So people start leaving and everything, or waiting right outside of Anime Expo, and I'm sorry about that. Anyway, people start leaving, and we're waiting outside of Anime Expo, and we're just kind of chilling out, except everyone's just, we need something to do. What else can we do? There's nothing. We need to find some sort of after party or something. So everyone was talking about, you know, wanting to do something I really wanted to, because actually the night before I was talking to my friend, and he was like, yo, while you're in Cali, you better be living it up, dude. Live it up for me. Like, make sure you're doing some awesome shit, bro. Don't waste your time out there. And I just realized, that moment, I was just like, shit, you know what? I need to do that. So the next day, I was just thinking, fuck, dude, I gotta find us something to do. So while they're sitting there, they wanted something, but they wouldn't take the initiative, so I had to do it for the group. So I start going around asking people for a party. I'm just like, yo, where's the party at? Show me where the party is. Come on, help a brother out. Give me the details to a party, please. So actually, I think it may have been the first group I saw. It was one of the early ones, because, well, once I found them, it was all good. But anyways, so I saw this group, and they looked like something was about to go on. They're just the way they were dressed. They were dressed really weird, except I loved it, but they knew, I could tell, they knew something was going on. So I go up to this one girl in the group and I ask her, like, I'm like, yo, where's the party at? And they tell me a hotel name. I don't remember what the hotel was. It was a really dope hotel, really fancy hotel, but I can't remember the name of it. The Westin. Sorry, okay, so I already recorded this part like earlier and I didn't really like it, so I'm re-recording it, and holy shit, I actually think I remembered it. It was like the Westin or something. I'm sorry, but it was something along that nature. Anyways, it had a really cool deck, and I'll get to that later, actually. So we start and we're like, yo, oh shit, dude, they actually know where party is. Guys, I found us something. Let's fucking go. So we four, there are four of us, just FYI, Sump, Tish, Meggy, and we go with them. They're awesome. They were awesome people. We had fun just getting to the party. So we go there, and it was a big deck, basically, big pool deck, really big pool deck, because the pool deck had the pool on it that was on a separate pool deck. It was pretty dope. But anyways, so we're having fun, you know, meeting people, partying, all that stuff, and eventually Meggy and Tish, they're like, we kind of want to go get food, so we're gonna leave, meet up with you later, and yeah, deuces, basically. So they go, they find some food, because Meggy really wanted chicken tenders for some reason, or chicken fingers, I'm sorry. She really wanted chicken fingers for some reason, and they ended up going and finding some, so congrats to you, Meggy. But anyways, she goes, she finds them, and they go do their stuff. Sump and I, we stay there because we wanted to keep doing stuff, and what I normally like to do when I go to, you know, parties or raves, things like that, I normally like to go off on my own and meet new people, just because that's how I am. So I go, I do that, and then Sump, her and I start hanging out a little bit more. We're just like, yo, let's just meet people together. So we started doing that. After we're doing that, you know, we have our fun for a while, you know, drink a little bit more, meet more people, just have a good ass time all around, meet some actually really, really cool people, and it was just a great time overall. Anyways, the night starts to come to an end, and before the night ends, we're like, okay, we're gonna go meet up with Meggy and Tish, but first, I'm gonna go try to get that, I'm gonna go get that girl's number that told us where the party was, so I can come back tomorrow, or so we can go back tomorrow and, you know, and have something to do. So I go, I get the number, I was like, yo, dude, that was awesome, we had so much fun. So, you know, we go there, we leave, and it was a hell of a time. Everyone at the party was just like, fuck your pizza, because, dude, I just love those shirts. I wear that tank top to, like, any, like, cool thing I go to, like, raves and shit. I love wearing it just to represent. Anyways, sorry. But we wear the fuck your pizza stuff, and it was awesome, and we go, we meet up with them, eat some chicken tendies, and then we go back home for the night, and it was a chill time. Then here comes day 3. So day 3, Meggy's actually sick at home all day. I don't know what happened, but she was just really, really sick, so she couldn't come with us to AX the next day. Anyways, we go to the rave too. The rave was a lot more fun this time, because this time I actually really went off on my own and like had a bunch of fun, which I really suggest at raves. It's just the fun way to go, at least to me. So we go, we have a hell of a time, and then afterwards, I'm like, I need something to do. I'm not just gonna go back. I need to keep living it up, because that's what my friend told me to do. My boy Timmy, shout out to you, Timmy. He tells me, he's like, yo, you gotta live it up. So I had to do it for him. So that night, I was just like, I'm gonna go back to the party. I hit the girl up and I was like, yo, I need to come back to the party. Where is it at? Same place? Cool. I'm coming tonight. You know, like, no matter what, that's what's happening. And Sump and Sump and Tish, they were just like, nah, we're actually not really feeling it. Tish doesn't really want to do anything. She just kind of wants to go back home. So we're just gonna go chill back at the place that we were staying at. It was like this bed and breakfast thing. Anyways, they stayed there, and it was like, okay, that's cool and all. I'll just go do my own thing tonight. So that's where we're at right now. Now I go ahead, I text the girl from the night before, and I say, yo, I'm coming over. So I go over to the hotel, we start partying, like everything same as the night before. I meet up with the group, and I start drinking, going around, meeting people, having fun, laughing. It was just great time. Great time. Except the problem is, a couple hours into it, the girl comes up to me and says, yo, somebody called the cops, we need to get out of here. And luckily, her and her friends, they were staying in that same hotel, so I was just like, okay, whatever, I'll just come hang out with you guys, because I don't really feel like going back to the bread and breakfast yet to my friends. So we go chill, everyone starts leaving and everything, because everyone starts hearing about it, and we go up to the room. everything's all cool, and the way the room was set up is like it was a big living room and like this little kitchen area and then a bedroom. So we were hanging out in the bedroom, except the thing was there was a ton of people staying in there. That whole group was staying in there. And I think there were about 3 or 4 other people in that room, but they were all dead asleep, luckily. I think they were dead asleep. At least 2 of them were. I don't know about the other person. Anyways, so we're hanging out, the girl and I were hanging out. Things start, you know, going pretty normal. We're just kind of hanging out, talking, watching a little bit of TV, until I'm like, yo, just like my boy said, I need to make sure I'm living it up. I gotta make this move. So I go ahead, I make my move, and stuff starts going down. And already, I forgot to tell you guys, so this is what I was wearing that day. Prime outfit. I love wearing weird shit like this. But anyways, so fun ass time. Anyways, sorry I keep saying anyways. But it starts going down. Things are going cool. Clothes off. You know what happened. What the fuck, dude? You know what happens next. So everything goes down, even with the people in the room. Things start going down, and you know, it was a fun time. It was very fun time. So, you know, after that, it's all cool. We start talking again, and it turns out, so you guys know how earlier in the story I said I'm 16. I had just turned 16. Turns out she is 24 years old. I had just had sex with a 24-year-old who is now technically a pedophile. But good news is, it was a fun time, and I don't even remember her name. So, to be honest with you, I had a great time, and that was very illegal by every single state in America. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this story. Actually, you know what? I think it's okay in Florida, but we weren't in Florida. Anyways, that is my illegal sex story. Even though I technically didn't commit a crime, the other person did, and that's definitely a big one. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this story. If you did, make sure to let me know. I definitely want to do more stories and things like that because they're pretty fun to tell. So if you guys want more, make sure to let me know because I have plenty of stories to tell. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and sorry for like such an abrupt ending. Like out of nowhere it just gets hit with that like one illegal part, but it was definitely a hell of a weekend or time, 3 days or whatever. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Sorry, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.